Okay. Restream is refusing to send the right information to YouTube, and it's telling me that it's not streaming on YouTube, which is really frustrating because it is not more than 5,000 characters in a description, but it says it is. It's getting really, really frustrating. So we're just going to upload the VOD to YouTube later on at this rate because I just want to get on with the stream. YouTube, why are you vexing me so? All right. It's going to be a Twitch-only stream today. All right, so we're going to get some music going, and we'll try again. All right, so we're of course listening to Too Hard to Die by Palo Music. Alrighty. Alright, I'll just try and settle down from the dramas of YouTube and Twitch not multi-streaming nicely. And we'll get into some gameplay in a little bit. We're listening to Captain Fred of the Tech Heads, also by Palo Music. And we'll get our little blurb going. Alrighty. We'll have a listen to Mud Puddle, and we'll get some self-promo out there, and we'll get into the gameplay. Alright. Let's get some self-promo going. Alrighty, let's get those links out there. Try and get a few people watching, and we'll get into some gameplay. All right. We'll get a few more things out there. Hopefully we get a few people watching. All right, we're going to do one more. Let's see. Have we got ads on Twitch at the moment? No, ads are finished. All right, we're going to replay Mud Puddle. No, we'll replay Captain Predator Tech ads. Alrighty, we'll get our rest of our self promo done, and then we'll get into the actual game. Alrighty. I think that'll do us. Alright, let's stop the music and jump into the gameplay. And hopefully Twitch will behave itself. Why are we on ending? Gonna refresh that. Not ending, starting. It's just all gone wrong today. Okay, we are on the server. We are starting our gameplay today, not ending it. But it is nighttime, of course. So after all of that mucking about, and ignore that stuff about Distant Horizons being out of date. I know it's out of date. I've tried to update things, but server just doesn't want to be updated at the moment. So, all right. After this morning being everything going wrong, of course we get blown up by a creeper, and we've probably lost our horse. Fantastic. What a great start to stream. No, we didn't lose the horse. That's all right then. After all of that, it's just been a ridiculous morning. I think I might just have to call it and not play at all today if things keep going wrong. There's another creeper there. I'll just get the other side of the water from the creeper. Alright. Do we have a bow? We do not. We don't even have an axe. We have an axe. We don't even have a sword, is what I was trying to say. I've been relying on sleeping too much. I'm not getting close enough to hit it. How many are there? I got that one. Not the start I was expecting to stream. I was expecting a nice relaxed stream today, but no. OBS and the creepers have had other plans. Alright. Is that all the creepers now? You done being creepy? There's one over there. Alright. Let's go. We'll get rid of that death marker and we'll just get into it. Did we lose all that dirt? I think we did. Yay, thanks, creeper. Blowing holes in our dirt. We're going to need to moss it up, get some more dirt. Oh, there we go. Didn't lose all of it, just most of it. Yeah, I need to figure out what's causing Restream to just refuse to update properly when it comes to YouTube. It was complaining that it was over 5,000 characters in the description for YouTube. I edited it so it definitely wasn't 5,000 characters. And it's just decided, no, I'm not going to update. I'm going to just not let you stream on YouTube today. So thanks, Restream. Even though I updated it in two different places within the Restream app, it just went nope, and noped all the way out. Which I might do if the inconveniences continue today. Put a real damper on my mood. Alright, do we have moss is the question. Yes, we do. Do we have any here? Also, do we have lava? We have stone. Alright, looks like we need to make a dirt making machine. Do we have spruce saplings for this? We have dark oak, we have jungle. I think we had yet to find spruce saplings. We had, okay. That is a little annoying. Alright, so we may have a new mission once we get the... Once we get the... Let's see, that's 4, 5. And the cursed numbers. So we're out to 7 wide. We'll do 3 of those. Oh, I guess it's 4. We'll come back with some moss when we've got some. We've got plenty back at the other base, the spawn area. So we will go get some in a bit. Alrighty. Hi, Bat. You're annoying me. So we don't actually have a sword. Do we have one in the airship at all? Didn't stop to think. We have 2 cats here. Should probably make a bit of a cat farm while we're here. Right, we have 2 iron, so we can make a sword. We have a wooden sword. We have plenty of other stuff. Did we get... Yeah, we got sticks. Cool. Alright. One sword. Sticks somewhere. Do we have a stick trade we're using? We might have been saving them up for stick trades. None of you will have stick trades. No stick trades here. Okay. So that's 1. 2 golems. A couple of unemployed villagers. We don't have a Fletcher yet, so we need a Fletcher. Oh look, we can see the Wizard's Tower from here. If we squint, we can probably see the windmill as well. Yeah, there we go. Right over there we got the windmill. Alright. We've got a little mob farm in the roof there. You're trying to get to him, aren't you? Can hear him. Alright, I think we need to safeten up this roof. We'll put a dormer in the roof. A couple of trapdoors, cool, that's what we need. I think we'll go look for spruce once we've sorted this out, so that if we have any more creeper explosions, we have a solution. Now we do want to make sure we've got probably a slab there to make sure that if we get any baby zombies, they don't get out. At least while we're trying to demob farm the roof. It sounds like it's just a... Sounds like it's just a spider in there, but don't want to be... Don't want to be risking it. Bye-bye, spider. Nobody else up here? Okay. Just some bats. Alright, so let's make that a dormer roof, and we'll go in from this corner. So put that bit of cobblestone back. That's the wrong spot for that. There we go. We'll get a ladder in there. And that will look more like a table if it's a crafting table. So let's make it a crafting table. We'll bring one over. All right, and ladder to get up there. All right, let's make a dormer. All right, we'll go down and get some more blocks and we'll turn this into a bit more space. Alrighty. I think just a couple of slabs here will do. I'll put the door down. Yeah, one more slab. Only pre-made. As the one we made earlier. Alrighty. One door and a torch, and I think we're done. Oh, look, we've even got doors already. And torches. Fantastic. I think we'll go with a torch there. And a door there. And there we go. One little dormer. Which solves the problem of this being a complete mob farm. Not that there's anything in there, but that's okay. Alright, we'll drop the planks and sticks in here. Make some more rope. Alright, we'll figure out the... Actually, we'll get some dirt from elsewhere. We'll just double check those barrels. I don't know if we saw any dirt in there, but we'll have a quick look. 1 dirt. Okay, we'll grab that 1 dirt. Leave the construction stuff behind. So we got 2, 3, 3, 3. And then we got another 3 by 3, so that's 18, 20. Which is 8 less than what we've got here. So if we get some moss, we can fix that up easily enough. In the meantime, let's try and get this iron farm going that we've been working on for a while. No profession? No, you're a toolsmith. You're a weaponsmith? Do we have any no profession villagers? You have no profession. And you have no profession. Okay. Let me get you over there. Okay, the server's obviously lagging a bit. Let's just push you off and see if you go into the boat. Can't push you off for some reason. Oh, we don't want you in the boat. You are the wrong profession. We do want you in the boat though, so let's try that again. But this time with just one of you. No, you're a toolsmith, so never mind. We don't want the ones with professions in the boats, we want the unemployed ones in the boats. Where have the unemployed ones gone? Well, there's one of you. Let's get you moving. Thank you. You're going to lag that much? You're going to lag that much until I get out of the boat. Typical. All right. Just drop you off here. Okay. So I'm going to go over this way. Be far enough away from the village that you forget your bed. Alright, it's not going to work because you're too far forward. Let's try now. That looks just about perfect. Alright, let's get a trapdoor in here. We need to go back and get a trapdoor. And we need 2 more over here. Alrighty. Do we have a trapdoor left over here? We can build some more if we need to. We have 1 left. Cool. We will need 2 more, so... Perfect. Alright, we'll sleep before we get any other mobs. I don't want a repeat of what we had earlier. Come on, night. It is night. What do you call this? It's evening. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Alright, that should work. And then we want some slabs down here. For the moment, we'll use some granite. Alright. from memory, we want slabs here. Stop the babies from getting out, and then we drop some villagers in and get a boat in there and a zombie. Wait, do we already have slabs? We already have slabs. Okay. I guess you in there. Now we need 2 more. All right. We'll have some space for the... we'll have some spare dirt for the hole there in a moment anyway. Now that I think of it. Because we need... we need... to dig a pit. Where are you going? Go explore the boat. Go on. You know you want to. Go look at the boat. Or not. Let's see if we can get the villagers to breed a bit more. Alright, we're getting the straw, but not the wheat. That's fine, we'll come back. Drop the straw and the rope in there for now. That'll give us room for the seeds and the wheat. How are you there? You're not meant to be there. Meant to be cabbage. So you fancy yourself a farmer, eh? You have a pea trade and a wheat trade, and you look like you're freshly out of agriculture school. So you're not going to be a farmer. I'm sorry. We already have one. Thank you. We'll try and get some more villagers breeding in a little bit, but for the moment we'll take this one off to the iron farm. Yep. You're stuck here now. You might not realise it, but you are. Okay. So we want to have a space off to one side for our little chamber. So let's start digging that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. All right, we have our one ladder already, which is even better. All right, now we want 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I believe we have a hopper already, so we'll double check that. think we had one hiding over here. Nope, not here. That's all right. We'll grab one. There are some golems in the village we could use, but we're not going to go down that path. Let's see if that cabbage is still there. It was. And a rotten tomato, which is always fun. Put the cabbage away. Grab the rotten tomato. I'll pop it in here. Replace the one that we used for seeds. There we go. All right. Now, let's get some bread going and get these villagers bred. No pun intended. We get these villagers bred. It is a pun. I intend it now. We'll also just place some dirt in here, since we seem to have over a stack now. Maybe we had that all along. We must have. That's all right. We'll just fill this in. And then we've got 7 dirt left. Cool. All right. Let's see if we've got a hopper hiding in the airship, shall we? We do not. That's okay. I'll take our boat over to the mill. While we wait, we'll just make sure we've filled in any gaps over here. Picked up any random blocks. All right, now we have slabs, but they're oak slabs, so we want non-flammable slabs. Okay, we've got a fair bit of wheat going there. We'll grab the string first, maybe. So we got a bunch of wheat flour, some string, and some wheat seeds. No, we have one more wheat in there, did we? Okay. All right. We'll bone meal something here. That one. And put the tomato seeds in there. Okay. Alrighty, lots of onions. Let's put the onions away. And let's get some slabs going. Smooth stone might be nice for slabs, actually. We don't already have a... stonemason. So we might leave that for now. Let's go with just some regular cobblestone slabs. That'll be fine for our purposes. Alright. I'll try and get some villagers breeding in a moment. I'll just check if this guy's lost his profession yet. No, he still thinks he's a farmer. Which means he's going to be trying to get to that workstation and probably not sleeping in this bed. So we're going to need to go and break all the beds and replace them. So we need gates, fence gates, not fences. And we need some signs. Alright, nearly there. Let's see, that's 3 fence gates. And we need... No, 1 fence gate and 3 signs. 4 signs. Let's check if we've got any signs, but we'll make the fence gates. We'll check for signs in a moment. We'll leave the fence there. No signs. That's okay. We'll make some. Okay, signs. Blanks can go away. Let's work on getting some bread happening so we get more villagers. So we'll check the beds at night, and we'll break the ones that don't have villagers in them so that those villagers reset. We have spare beds for more villagers. That's not where that's meant to go. Need an empty hand, I think. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's check. Let's check which beds don't have villagers in them. Okay, all those ones are taken. Let's double check over here. Break all the beds that are not occupied. Check that these guys are sleeping. They are. And we'll go sleep ourselves. Don't have enough villagers in the farm yet, so we will jump in our house and jump in our boat and sleep. There we go. They moved far enough away. Alrighty. Alright, nearly there. So now we need 2 buckets of water. And the lava blade. So let's see about getting this creeper out of the way first. All right. No creepers hanging around. Start putting the beds back. All right, the golem gardener can stay there, but we do want to try automating a few more things. So all right, that should be all of it. Cool. Okay. So iron axe for 3 emeralds, huh? We just need to convince somebody to give us 3 emeralds. Well, another emerald. We could probably do that with the cartographer, to be honest. We'll get those done. We got 2 more. 2 more we can do on the campfire. Alrighty. It's going to take a while. I'll wait for these ones. And we might as well put a couple of potatoes on as well. We'll have some potatoes. Let's not stand on the fire. That's a smart idea. Smart idea to not do that. Maybe we'll fix these walls a bit as well and we'll put them around this side. While we wait for the potatoes. There we go, that works better. Two to go. Last one. Just throw the bread in there. Whoever wants it can have it. Remember his trade we haven't locked in? We have actually locked in your trade. I might go and get that boat. All right. 39. 40. 41. 42. Yeah, we haven't locked your trade in yet, so we can take you over to be an iron farmer. Welcome to the exciting world of iron farming. All right. All right, we've got our farmers, our iron farmers in there. And we just need to slab up the roof. Make sure we got a torch down there first. And we need to get a zombie in here. All right. Now we just got to get the zombie in. So we need to set up the lava blade first. We need 2 buckets of water, 1 bucket of lava. And the signs. Where do we leave those signs? Did we make them yet? I thought we made them. We did make the signs. Okay. So we'll get our signs placed. We'll get 2 more We got a double chest. And we also need a hopper, but that'll come later. Alright, so sign, sign, sign. Fence. Sign. Okay, so get all that done. Three chests, one to be a hopper. And the other two to be a double chest. Hello, hello. We got a raid coming in from Upbeat. Thank you, Upbeat. Appreciate you. We got Plumbite. We got Captain Dano. We got Upbeat Defeat. Thank you all for coming by. It's been a slow stream up until now, so appreciate the views. Hopefully you'll enjoy what you see. We're doing a bit of an iron farm here on our Ethereal Airships world today. Welcome, Upbeat. I'll give Upbeat a shout out there as well if it hasn't already happened. Alrighty. Upbeat raid. Fantastic. Alrighty. Let's see. Does the shout out want to work for me? The iron farm is up and running on Beat Creek. That is fantastic. Good news. Unfortunately. It's not pretty. Well, ours is pretty basic, so you'll see what's going on with ours in a moment. So I'm glad to hear that the Beat Creek Iron Farm is up and running at last. Alrighty. Come on, pick up the wheat. There we go. Got a bit of lag on this server today, and had some issues with YouTube deciding not to work altogether as well. So, been a bit of an adventure, shall we say? So we're about to go and get our lava from our cobblestone generator, because we have plenty of access to stone, and we have a whole other island that we've got things going on. So we'll go back to the other island in a little bit. For the moment, we're going to grab our lava and make a lava blade. So we've already got our villagers in our little farm here. All right, so there's our lava blade. Thanks for the follow, Money. Appreciate that. No worries if you've got a raid and run. Thank you for coming by and bringing your viewers with you. It's been nice to have some views today. It's been, as I said, a slow stream. So thank you very much for making the stream feel a bit more worthwhile, having some people actually watch. All right, so we've got 2 water to go in. It's a pretty simple raid farm. It was a pretty simple iron farm. You may have seen this exact design before. It's by ENX04. And we are going to try and save that cat, before we do everything else though. So let's grab that water. We'll see if we can put the water on this side and push the cat the other way. I'm going to pick the water up again before the cat gets pushed into the lava. We do have a lead, so let's grab a lead and get this cat out of here. No random kitties in iron farms, please. We'll just go and put you somewhere safe. All right. Gotta love the lag. Yeah, unfortunately, this server is laggy because of the mods that are on it, but we'll get into that in a moment. It's also laggy because I'm streaming and obviously extra stuff happening with the streaming and the mods. I've done what I can to optimize the mod pack. This is actually a mod pack I put together myself. Kind of frustrating, in fact, that it's still as laggy as it is, but unfortunately there's not much I can do with the mods that I'm using being in the state they're in at the moment. They keep promising that a lot of these issues will be fixed in the next update, and the next update has been about a year in coming, so... Alright. It is better sometimes. A lot of it has to do with distant horizons as well. I mean, if we turn off the VODs, the LODs, I should say, we should find that we get a bit more performant. Let's have a look. We go here and we just turn off rendering. That should help a bit with the lag. Not as pretty, but things run faster. We have create, we have distant horizons, we have Aetherial airships. We have Eureka ships. So this is an airship here, this little van. And we've also got a complicated world gem. We've got fancy clouds. We do have shaders as well, but we're not running those at the moment. Yeah, unfortunately, this is 1.20.1, and there is no option for. Well, I think Voxy might exist, but I'm not sure. Distant Horizons is pretty much the option I've got in 1.20.1. I will look into switching to Voxy, though, if it's available for 1.20.1. From the last time I checked, I think it was 1.21 and later. The other reason was also that Distant Horizons had some compatibility mods, specifically with Eureka and Valkyrian Skies, which is the underlying technology behind it. There's also a Pirates mod that adds to the adds ships with AI, hostile ships, which is also adding to the lag a little bit. Not that there's any around at the moment, but they spawn with the world, and when they do load up, it can be quite frustrating. 1.20.4, yes, I think I did look into it, and unfortunately, there's just not the support for the mods in this particular configuration with a better level of detail mod. So, working on it. So we're waiting for a zombie now. We're going to get a zombie into the farm here. And just make sure we've filled in this bit so that we don't have the zombie just climb out again. So we should have a few zombies over here, but I don't really want to let out the rest of the mobs that are behind this wall. There's one there, though. Might be quicker to just let this one guy through. And then quickly brick that up again. Oh, this is the problem. There's more than one. Okay. So let's quickly try and block that up. We'll get one zombie in the farm. If we can get you to come over into the water, that'd be great. Nope. Okay, let's quickly run over and try and block this up. Okay, that's blocked up again, so we're not going to get any more friends coming to visit. We just need one of you. I think that could be it. Did we actually? Yeah, we had 3. We got 2 now. I'm not getting any golems yet, so either the villagers haven't slept yet, or something else is going on. Just double check. Do we have a zombie in there? We do. Alright. Oh, yep, you're a very blingy zombie. Ah, there we go. The iron farm is working. Now, notice he's got gauntlets as well, but that's because we've got the ether in this mod pack. But yes, I prepped the farm earlier. Now we've just got to actually get the iron going and go have a sleep once this guy's out of the way. All that bling and he didn't drop anything. I'm a little bit disappointed. Alright. But we do have some iron. Our first iron of the farm, if we can get there safely. Yes. And there we go. Okay. I'm just going to go do a quick bed check and make sure that all the beds that are not occupied have been broken so that that guy is sleeping. I'll just chuck the iron in there for now. Okay, we've got a baby there. Let's check over here. Got nobody sleeping in these beds, so break those to make sure that all the beds are taken properly and that those villagers do in fact sleep. And there should be maybe one unoccupied here. Yep. That means that any linked beds should now be unlinked. We'll just double check that there's nothing empty over here. Aha. Nope, all good. Okay. So we'll just go double check the iron farm and then we'll go have a sleep ourselves. Oh, hello. All right, we might just put ourselves in the airship. Have a quick sleep. And check if the iron farm's working. All right. Yes, using the lag to my advantage. Oh. Speaking of lag and not advantage. Let's not get killed by a creeper again. So one of the first things that happened on stream was I went back into the world, came out of my ship, and got promptly blown up by a creeper. How are you not dead yet? I swear that was 4 hits already. 4 hits from an iron sword, you should be gone. Maybe it wasn't 4, maybe we missed. Alright, well, we didn't get blown up at least. Yes, at the very beginning of stream we got blown up by a creeper because the iron farm's working, you can hear it. Because we'd been mucking around trying to get YouTube to behave itself, and Restream just didn't want to send the description to YouTube because it thought it was too long, even though I'd edited it 4 times. I was very frustrated by the end of it. So I just said, okay, well, we're not doing YouTube today. Normally I multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch, but today it was just YouTube. Alright, so the iron farm appears to be working, but where did the iron go? Unless that was... That might have been a golem in here, which isn't meant to happen. It was a golem in here. That's not meant to happen. Okay. And of course, I've got someone trying to call me at the wrong time. They don't know that I stream at this time. They seem to always pick this time to call me and then wonder why I don't answer. It's a relative. Of course. Who else would be calling me on the phone? Right. So what we want to do is block out sides here a bit more to stop those pesky golems from spawning in the wrong spot. I'm just going to dump the extra stuff. Put those on there, and we'll turn that into a piece of leather. Farmer's Delight is great for that. Okay. Now we'll put those beds back. And we got more baddies. Very blingy baddies. We have spent a lot of time here. Bit stingy with the bling. Come on, share it. Alright. Did we leave the beds? We might have left the beds when we shouldn't have. Thought we picked them all up. Might have dumped a bed somewhere so we had room in the inventory. That's alright. So, we will replace some stuff with dirt. We do have an ad starting soon, so hopefully that won't go for too long. It should only be about 1:30. That should hopefully be enough. We might need to put some dirt down there and make it path. If it keeps happening, we'll use dirt path and try not to get beaten up by the zombie on the way. We do have potatoes, but they're not cooked. Alright, let's make a... Let's make a hopper and we'll cook some food. So we do have a vegan iron farm as well back at spawn, but it only makes iron nuggets. Oh, we're still there. Alright, ads are over. We've got our first lot of iron, and we've gone down to the iron farm, and we've tried to block it out a bit so that we don't get more zombies, more golems spawning there. We've got a bit of damage from the zombie as we went past, so we're just going to cook up some potatoes. And we're going to go back and check whether we've got the farm working as intended, or we'll put some parts in if we really need them. So we're going to make a chest as well. Get a hopper going. We'll make another. Make a another chest if we've got the wood. We don't have the wood right now. We'll make 2 chests. We get a hopper. We get a hopper on a single chest, and we get another chest there in a moment. Shouldn't spawn now? Hopefully, yeah. Alrighty. Let's have a look. We don't want to miss out on our potatoes. If we need to go down, we don't want to get beaten up by the zombie and have to go retrieve a corpse inside the iron farm. It's always embarrassing. So we got our little marketplace we built here. It's only got 4 stalls, but somewhere for the villagers to meet that don't have professions elsewhere. Spent a stream doing that one. It would be really nice if we could get the wool stairs backported. We do have create, so we could always use copycats. Don't seem to be panicking properly. Maybe we've got that in the wrong spot. We'll check it out in a second. We'll see if we get anything else happening. I'll get the hopper in place first. Oh, spoke too soon. There's our golem. It is very slow, though. That would be the lag. Okay. Don't have any more ladders, so we'll just go with that option. We'll put some paths down. Just to stop any spawns on the paths there. And there we go. We've got another 5 iron. Fantastic. I have another potato. So if we can get a bit more iron going, we can get a bit more into create. As you can see, we've got our little water wheel here, and that's about it. So now that we've got that iron farm done, we're going to head back to spawn. I did restart the server hoping that things would work a bit better, but Distant Horizons is just taking too much off everything at the moment, I think. Let's just check if we've got any more beds floating around. Okay, so that's... Oh, there we go. We've got enough that we can make the... what's it called? automated press, whatever that's called. Okay, looks like we did lose a bed. That's all right. They're easy enough to make. We've got sheep. Where are shears? There they are. So we've also got regrowth, which is why we've got trees randomly growing inside farms that haven't been put there. Because what will happen is that passive mobs will actually randomly plant saplings. And hostile mobs will randomly plant mushrooms in dark areas, specifically skeletons, I think. Alrighty. More than enough to make another bed. And we'll just have another potato. Oh, we never did the trade with the cartographer as well. We're going to trade with the cartographer and get a better axe. Which is good timing, because we need to cut down some more trees. Now you had low quality tools, but you have a decent iron axe here. Alright, and the sword here. I'd like to get this one. Sharpness 2, Unbreaking 3, Looting 1, Knockback 1. That's a really good start for an iron sword for mid-game, which is where we are. So if we can get the 21 emeralds together, that would be fantastic. We may have to buy a few axes to fund that, though. Well, sell a lot of paper to fund that, and maybe level the blacksmith up and sell a lot of iron to them. All right. Now the cat's not going anywhere while it's on a lead, so I might do some fishing and tame some cats. Got our little golem. See, we've got an iron farm, but we've also got an iron golem farm, but we've also got an iron golem farmer. He's just guarding the crops, making sure that nobody who's not allowed to comes in and takes them or tramples them. So we need one more bed in here. They're all communal living, so that they've got enough space to feel enough beds to feel that they have enough homes. Living communally, that's the word I'm looking for. The phrase I'm looking for. They're all living communally. I'll throw some more wool in there. And we did have a fisherman, I think, that had a string trade. Yes. So we can actually go throw that wool in the mill and get some string that way. And if we want some red dye, we could throw the puppy in there as well, but we'll leave it for now. Okay, so string conversion happening shortly, and we'll get the mechanical press. That's the word I was looking for. Get the mechanical press made. Then we can start doing some bulk washing of things and bulk cooking and that sort of thing. If we don't have any already, we should probably start a seaweed farm here as well. Let's just check how that iron farm's going. Have we got any more iron? None yet. Okay. Any more incidents inside the farm? We have. Oh no, he's just holding a puppy. Okay. Might just be the lag. Alright. We'll come back for that. I don't think we have any other shafts and things at the moment, so I'll have a quick look at provisions in the ship, and then we might head back to spawn for a little while just to show off the spawn village. Oh, we do have andesite here. Cool, we'll take that. Make some more shafts. There's our mechanical press. Do we have a spare boat? I think we had a spare boat. Yes, we do. Alrighty. Gotta go. Work beckons, no worries. So thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you joining the raid and hanging around for a while, and the follow as well. Let's see. We can probably extend out over here and get something happening. Yeah, we might make a gearbox and there was meant to be a stream planning message. It went out last night, I think. Let me just double check that I did post it in Discord. I had a few issues with stream today. Thank you for coming by, Boom Ice Cream. Good to see you. Alright, let's see. Did I actually send the message, or did I just draft it? It was quite late when I was doing it, so I may have forgotten to send it. Yeah, it was just in a draft. I thought I had sent it. My apologies. I'll send it now. It's a bit late. About 2 hours late. Alrighty. So yeah, we've been going for about 2 hours. Well, about an hour and a half, I think. We had a few issues starting and we've got no YouTube stream this week. No, nearly 2 hours. We've got no YouTube stream this week because Restream decided to be silly. But yeah, we've got things up and running. We got the iron farm going. I'll take the boat. It'll be faster. Even though it's only a short distance, it's be faster to get back other places. That could be why I didn't have as many views today as well, as because I didn't do the stream planning post for the trusted players. Yeah, I got a raid from Upbeat Defeat, so it's nice to have a few other people from that community come in. Upbeat's someone who's been watching for a while. If you're not already following Upbeat Defeat, then I would suggest doing so. Let me just see if I can do a shout out. I tried to do it earlier, it just didn't want to work. I've had all sorts of issues today. There we go. Got to the shout out. Upbeat's already had to raid and run, I believe, but brought her viewers over, and I got a new follower from someone I've known for a while from her community. Mono him. Alrighty, so let's see. Did we get any more iron yet? We have not had any more iron yet. This lag is just making the iron farm very slow, I think, but also may be that the villager is not sleeping. Hopefully that is not the case. Maybe they can't see him anymore. Do we still have 3 villagers? Yeah, we still got 3 villagers. Might have to double check the... Every time I make this one, I second guess myself and I put things in that may or may not make it work better. And sometimes I break it. But it was working. I'll try taking these 2 out. So we're getting golems spawning in there before, so I was trying to avoid that. They're panicking now, that's good. Try one there and one there, maybe that'll stop the golems from spawning up the back. There we go. So we had a couple of blocks where they shouldn't be. Alright. Look at our... yeah, the lag is not helping today. Look at our... what are we doing? Look at our sleep in, and we'll try and get some more iron that way. Alright. Alright, we got 10 there. I need a couple more. 12. Alrighty. What have we got happening on Twitch at the moment? Oh, thank you for the bits. Not the bits, the hydrate. Thank you for redeeming the hydrate. All right, there we go. Hydrated. Anyone else who needs a drink, feel free to do so. Alrighty. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm still not entirely used to Twitch only chat, so trying to get my head in the right space. You gonna get some? No worries. Grab yourself a drink. Anybody else who needs to have a drink or duck off to the toilet or anything like that, feel free to do so. We have an ad starting in a few minutes, so it'll be only a 90-second ad, but enough time to go do something quickly if you need to. All right, so we got 17. We probably need one more sugarcane to grow before we where did we leave the? Let's check the iron farm. We saw something happening. So, yep, there we go. It's slower than I'd like, but that's mostly the lag. Let's double check we're not getting any golems inside the farm. Nope. All good. Okay. Let's grab ourselves a baked potato in game. Make sure we eat as well as hydrate in real life. So the pigs keep dropping saplings in here. We'll just grab that sapling. We don't want to grow a tree in there at the moment. Okay, so we have 18 paper already. Let's make a bit more and do another trade with the cartographer. And we'll get another hoe from you, I think. No, another shovel. All right. So need some more andesite. I'm gonna have a quick trip back to spawn to have a look at what's going on over there. But for the moment, we'll grab ourselves a little more andesite and andesite alloy if we've got the andesite to do so. We don't. Okay, we're gonna need to go looking for andesite anyway. Well, all right, we may as well try and find a spruce biome. So I'll go for a bit of an explore, and we'll have a quick look back at spawn as well. But we can at least look at getting basic create happening here as well. Where did we leave that boat? Way back there. That's not what I wanted. Did we just lose that? Did we just lose that cog? We may have just lost it to the water flow. That'd be frustrating. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's andesite here as well. Cool. We'll grab some of that. Oh, we're stuck underneath the slab. What have we got on the other side? Just water at the moment. Well, I think we should get our little create stuff happening over here then. We do want to speed things up though, so go to the other side after all. Alright. A little bit of platform out underneath it. I'm going to get it out of the way of the other workings, so that looks good. And since we've got a lot of dirt, we may as well just build with dirt to get out there, and we'll make it pretty later on. Make it pretty later is probably a quotable thing from this channel. I tend to say that a lot. We'll make it pretty later, and then later comes. Back with your drink, no worries. Got an ad starting in a few seconds. You could have left it until the ads, but there you go. All right, so we've got our all right, that's 3 andesite. We need 3 more to make andesite alloy out of what we've got there. So there's 2 here. It looks like there's some more back there, so that's perfect. We'll just grab some more from back there. I swear I put the shovel there before. Let's try that again. 3. Direct placement is with commands. Well, with keystrokes seems to work better than mouse at the moment. So we've got 6. Perfect. We'll grab a couple more just to make sure we've got extra. Always handy to have a bit extra. And we might just fill that in with dirt. So that we got a bit of breathing space. No pun intended. Or was it? I need to start intending my puns more. That's perfect. A little platform to get more out of sight. We'll just make sure we've got some torches here so we don't get surprised by mobs. And we'll make some more andesite alloy. There we go. Now if we put a depot here, we can come back to it and not worry about losing stacks of things that we put under to be squished. So we'll grab ourselves our shiny axe. Make ourselves one casing. I thought we made more andesite alloy. Was that lagged again? Alrighty. One depot. And we want 4 in here. Let that do its thing. Come back to it. Alright, how's the iron farm going? Did it actually do any iron farming while we weren't looking? It did not. What is going wrong with it? Do we need those 2 open? We need these 2 open. Why are you no panic? Those need to be higher. Surely not. That'll let the baby villagers out. Or does that one need to be higher? I need to double check the plans for this. Another question. Do I have the schematics for it on the create world? Or do I just have it in... Oh. Random apple. Did we drop that? Oh, the tree must have dropped it. We left behind some andesite alloy, though. Okay. So the iron farm is not iron farming. We've done something wrong. It's usually the case. It worked and then it didn't work, so... Maybe one of the villagers isn't sleeping or something. All right. And welcome back, Plumbite. All right, we'll worry about the iron farm between streams next time, and I'll try and get some performance improvements happening. I think Distant Horizons is complaining about an update. That might help. Might not. We'll see. And we got a golem in the water here. I wonder what happened there. We missing any traders? Regen. Okay. We've got our fisherman. We've got our butcher. We've got our farmer. We've got our cartographer. We've got our weaponsmith. Oh, they're repairing it. Yeah, we've got a mod called regrowth, and one of the things that happens with regrowth is that the villagers will. Oh wait, what's going clunk? The villagers will splash. Well, the clerics will splash restoration potions on you, and I think they do try and repair golems as well. Not sure what the clunking is though. I thought that was. I think that is golem repair noises. Oh, the golems got out. I didn't think the golems could step up. Oh, it can step up. That's a single block. Usually once it's in the water, that's it. But no, this one can step back up again. Nice. It's really having some trouble with the lag, though. All right. We need a new grappling hook soon. So we really need the iron farm to be working. We will worry about it later for now. We're going to go explore and see if we can find some spruce trees. But we will take the iron we've got with us. And we'll leave the create stuff in the create spaces there. Let's see. We've got some cookies. We'll eat those. Thank you for the lurk, Boom Man Ice Cream. All right, let's get some more logs happening, and we'll get some coal and some charcoal, and we'll go for a bit of an explore. We'll just tame that cat before we go as well. Do we have fish? Let's do a bit of fishing if we don't. That's right, we had string to pick up. Let's make some more string and get a fishing trade going. Hold on a second, I've got a knock at the door. Be right back. 1 second. I'm just be with you in a moment. Okay, be right there. And I'm back. We had a toddler with a marble run emergency. Well, not toddler, a 6-year-old with a marble run emergency who was acting like a toddler because the marble run wasn't working and an adult needed to look at it. The marble run in question was made from what are they called? Wooden train tracks. So quite inventive to use wooden train tracks for a marble run. Full marks for inspiration for that one. We have 4 string already. Cool. All right, let's just double check if the iron farm is iron farming. It looks like it might be. The iron farm is iron farming. Cool. Was it just once? It was just once, but it's iron farming. All right. Oh, we actually do need some iron. So the iron farm is iron farming. It's just, along with everything else, it's taking its time. Make sure all of those are up, and that way when we come out of our bed, we'll not be standing out in the open in case there's a creeper nearby. Alrighty. So, we need to make the fan blade propeller, which is 1 andesite alloy and 4 iron sheets. I always forget that one. All right, it sounds like there might be more tantruming going on. I may have to finish up stream shortly. Yeah, I hear crying coming from the other end of the house. So what I might do is just get this little thing going, and then we'll look at wrapping things up. We've had a few people sick in the house, and tempers are not where they should be, so we might have to go and deal with that one. My temper's not been where it should be either. I've had too much frustration with not being able to get YouTube to work today, so glad it's working now, but can understand the little fella being frustrated with things not working. All right. How are we doing time-wise anyway? We're going for about 2.5 hours, so that's YouTube stream did not happen. That's what happened. So basically, Restream decided it did not want to update the description for the YouTube stream, even though because it was over 5,000 characters. Even though I edited it several times and made sure it was under 5,000 characters, checked it in Notepad, and it said it was definitely 4,900 and something. And yeah, Restream just refused to update properly and send that description through to YouTube. Therefore, it decided to not broadcast to YouTube at all. After restarting multiple times and delaying the start of stream, I decided I'd had enough and that I would just do a Twitch stream instead, a Twitch only stream, which I don't usually do, but it was one of those things I just had to. I wanted to get the stream up and running before I got any more frustrated with the world. And then as soon as I finished with that, I came out of the airship and stepped out into the world and got blown up by a creeper. So that's been my day today. All right, where's the fisherman? Neither of you are fishermen. You're a toolsmith. You're a weaponsmith. Cool. You must be talking about smithing things. You're a butcher, and you're a fisherman. You're the one we want. Okay. We'll just drop the wall, I think, and we'll come back for it. All right. It sounds like there might be another adult home now, which is good. So we'll finish up the stream fairly soon, but we will go check what's going on in a little bit. But yeah, we managed to get actually get a little bit done today, which is nice, despite the hiccups with YouTube. And I'll be uploading the stream VOD to YouTube anyway, once it's finished processing on Twitch. Creeper with horrible timing, that's right. I mean, it was partly my fault for the fact that I was sitting in the world with it loaded, but not actually actively looking at what was going on, and then just walked straight out into the world without checking for danger. All right. I do hear yelling, so I might have to wrap things up after all. I'll just double check on the villager situation. We got a little villager there. All right, now let's have a quick look at the map and see if we've got anything that looks like it might be spruce nearby. We've got savanna. It's the opposite of spruce. We've got some darker green here, so that might be heading into other types of... So we've got jungle here, I know that. We might have other types of wood available over this way. I know that's just oak, I think. That's birch. Birch forest over there. Okay, so we haven't actually gone and explored the savannah. We've got savannah over that way. We've got the other half of the village as well. We'll have a quick look at the other half of the village, which has become literally a small one-horse town. We were going to get some fuel before we went exploring, but we may not have time to do that after all. But yes, this is our little airship. Yep, it was pretty quiet for the first hour. Then I got the raid from Upbeat Defeat, and yeah, we've done well with the holding the attention of the Upbeat Defeat viewers, which is not unexpected. We have a similar sort of crowd, and I'm a regular in that crowd, so similar sort of vibe. Just I'm Australian and not upbeat, and I play modded rather than vanilla. Let's have a bit of a look here. We had one horse up here earlier. Yeah, there's one horse there. There's some damage from a pirate airship earlier. And we've just sped up. So I reckon there's an airship just out of view that's causing some problems with the frame rate. So yeah, no villagers left here. Unless it's actually the villagers causing a lag. That's not unusual. Oh, it's not a one-horse town. There's more than one horse. All right, so what I think we might do, if we've got wood, we do. We'll just do a bit of a repair on the house here. We'll just do a quick check to see if there's any villagers nearby as well. All right, I'm just going to go into free cam for a bit and just have a quick look at the roof. So we need to put one in the middle, I think. Oh, no, one, two on the side, and then a few more there, and it will be the same as the little house down there. Same plan village. All right. So we go with two here. And then we'll just go inside and see if we can place things from below. We can. Awesome. That should hopefully be everything we need to fix that house. We'll have a quick look. Of course, getting villagers here is going to be the hard part. We could airlift some. That has not gone well historically. There are shorts on my... There's clips and shorts on my Twitch. Well, clips on Twitch and shorts on my YouTube and also on Insta and TikTok. I do have a presence there. It's very small, but if you wanted to go looking for me, I do have TikTok and Insta accounts. Generally, it's just clips that get posted there, though. All right, let's have a quick look again and just check that we've filled all that in. We are missing one corner. Okay. And we got squirrels. Hi, squirrels. The squirrels are because we have a walnut tree around, and the walnut tree is all the way over there. But they also just spawn in the plains biomes, which is kind of cute. You remember that? Yeah. I remember it too. Okay. Right, so we're almost up to having an iron chest plate. If we go back and check the iron farm, we might find we've got some more iron. We could airlift a couple of villages up here. But what I'd like to do, ideally, is actually get to the point where we have the ability to jump in an elevator and have them come up. Basically go up via an elevator. Well, I guess the villagers won't be able to come up by themselves, but we can come and go via an elevator. We might have to figure out whether that'll work for villagers or not later. See, Iron Farm has technically been loaded. May not be loaded enough to be running things. Let's get a bit of travelling music going. We'll start playing Degenminal and we'll go have a bit of a look around. We do have some oak logs still, so we'll get some fuel into our van and we'll get into cruise control. Out of free cam. Free cam doesn't work on ships for some reason. Oh, we'll grab one more. So how fast are we going now? 6 meters a second and increasing. All right, let's put Distant Horizons back on. All right, we got Savannah. So we can get some acacia saplings at least. And we got Cherry Grove. Right, we'll get some acacia saplings. We'll get some acacia that's definitely over land so we don't drop all the saplings. Music we're listening to here is Degenminal by Apollo Music, like all the music I use in my streams, unless it's from the game itself. All right. Don't think we had acacia yet, so... Nope, we hadn't had acacia yet. Awesome. We'll grab some saplings. Alright. And we'll have a listen to a fine while we do a bit more exploring. Just make sure we get our acacia saplings put away. We got some more logs as well, so we can make some more fuel. Can't throw the fuel in yet, but we'll do it later. Alright. Let's go get some cherry saplings as well from the cherry grove. Then we'll have a quick fly back to spawn and check out spawn. We're cruising in the tech head van. Get some cherry saplings and keep an eye out for spruce. Oh, we've got a create structure down there that looks like a vault or something. That should be fun to go check out. So we've got create structures in the map as well, just to add a bit of variety. Got a couple of different mods that add structures that are create themed. Okay, that looks safe enough for now. Wait, we want the wood on the other one. Probably want the acacia saplings in the other one as well. Oh, we put them in there already. Cool. Let's take that bit of coal out. Alright, got that end of the acacia down. Acacia? Got that end of the cherry sapling down. Cherry tree. Flowering cherry. Cherry blossom. One of those words. We're going to create-ish here. Yes, we do. Pop that in there. Okay, we'll pop the wheat on this side. May as well get some blossoms over here as well. pink petals. Alrighty, that was fine. We'll pause the music for a moment. We'll get into Sick of the Land again in a moment, but we will just have a quick sleep, make sure we don't have to contend with any monsters. Alrighty. And how are we going for time? We're probably about time to wrap up, so yeah, getting into the close to the 3-hour mark now, which is about when I usually wrap things up. That is not a way out. That's the way out. No, that's the wrong way out. This side. Okay, so we'll grab some pig petals while we've got time to do so, but we will throw that one in there. And we get another 16 fuel smelting here. We'll head straight back to spawn in a moment. We'll just pick up the leftover bits and pieces and we'll get some pink petals to get started with. I have a little bit more copper there, a little bit more iron there, I should say. So probably need to put food in that little cupboard there. And we can leave some of the other stuff here. There we go. Oh, we do have kelp as well. We should probably get some kelp happening in that little village as well. For the moment, let's have a quick look at the map. See if there's any obvious spruce nearby. Oak. Oak. Birch. Okay. Let's just have a quick look at that structure and we'll maybe explore that one next stream. And we'll head home. Alright, get the jaunty pirate music going again. This one is called Sick of the Land. And yes, we have a massive create theme structure here. What we might do, just to make sure we've got one more tree type, is we might go and grab that that walnut, in fact. But we'll just fly down and have a quick look at this create structure. Put ourselves in cruise control and jump out of the ship. That way, if we're not mounted on the ship, we won't get full damage. So this looks like an interesting... Oh, it's a greenhouse. A create greenhouse. Nice. Well, that might be a nice one to explore next time. Maybe we'll find some saplings in there. And there are bees as well. Alright. We'll stop the music again there. That's a little bit too epic for what we're doing right now. And we'll jump out of F4 mode and go straight back to ourselves, and we'll get out of cruise control. This is a very cool looking create structure. It looks like a seed vault. And we did take some full damage there. First time in a while that's happened. So grab ourselves some food. All that copper, yep. Okay. Just dismount while we go down. Because we started lower than we finished lower than we started. We ended up with a bit of full damage there. This looks like a good place to explore next time. So we'll just get ourselves parked up over here. Got some chickens too. Maybe we can get some eggs and start a chicken farm. All that copper. Definitely looks like a farm structure. I saw some bees as well. Okay, this looks cool. So we've got a big farm. Beetroot, potatoes. Don't think we had beetroot yet. Oops. And a bunch of carrots and oak planks and lanterns and things. So we've got a bit of farming related loot. We've got wheat seeds and poppies and buckets. Oh, torch flowers. So we've got a little flower garden up here. And we've got some fluid tanks. We've got a fluid tank, we've got a water bucket, a lantern, a bunch of other stuff. Very cool. Oh, we actually got a water tank here. This is meant to be an irrigation system, maybe. Or does it represent that there could be one? Maybe to be the starting point for one. So yeah, that's 98 and 62 81ths of a millibucket. So that must be drops. 81ths, 81st? 81sts? Okay, so some very cool looking copper create blocks. I think there was another tank over here. Yeah, another tank here. Or at least pipes. Lots of pipes. Encased fluid pipes. Very cool. We got a bunch of mine shafts down this low as well. All right, we left the fuel going. We left the engine running, so we'll grab that. There wasn't really much to explore, but it looked cool. So I think what we'll do is we will look for the direction of home. But we will put a marker here to say there's a nice greenhouse. Right in the middle here. Put down a waypoint so we can come back to it. And we'll call this one Create Greenhouse. We'll make that orangey one as well. And this one we'll turn it off and we'll rename this one, because this one we decided was actually an artificer's tower. All right. Very cool. So we'll start on our way back to the village we came from, but also back to spawn. We do have bees here though. How many bees in the hive? 2. That would be enough to start a bee colony. Let's just lock them in. And come back when we've got Silk Touch. Alright. Let's make sure we've got enough fuel in here. No, get ourselves going. At least back to the village we came from. We came from the other direction, didn't we? Yeah, we came from that direction by the looks of it. So hit cruise control again and we'll get some music going. We get Beware Captain Techhead Fred for a bit of epic music. Alright, that looks like the village we came from. I think returning to the village we came from would be a good step for now. We've got a few more tree types. We've got a few more minutes, so we'll go back to spawn. Just to check out spawn, because I haven't shown off spawn for a while. We are slowing down here, so I'm not sure if it's the villagers create stuff or if there's an airship somewhere nearby that we haven't seen. I think there might be an airship. What's that over there? Is that just clouds or is it possibly an airship up there? Just clouds. Okay. Well, we'll head over to spawn. We'll just go under this. We'll get some more music going in a moment. Probably go with Mud Puddle. So you can see a random mine shaft over there. We're out of the rain for the moment. Let's hit cruise control again once we get down a bit lower. You can just see the spawn windmill at the moment. Alrighty, and let's get let's get Mud Puddle going. In fact, probably not even that. We'll probably go with Captain Fred of the Tech Heads. Some more jaunty tunes. We're moving at 8.51 meters a second, which is actually a fair clip. It just doesn't look like it because we're lagging. Alright, we'll let Mud Puddle play through, but we're pretty much there. You'll see the veins on the windmill appear as we get closer. As the level of detail fades out and the reality comes in. There we go. Now this windmill was actually here when we first started the world, so it wasn't running at the time, but it was there. All we had to do was turn it on. So we've added a bunch of stuff here. And a quick tour while the music's playing. We got our first sheep from over here, and we tunneled over to the ocean. And unfortunately there were no shipwrecks here. There are a couple of pillagers in a boat by the look of it. We've left them there from a while ago. And so we ended up heading over with a small airship to pick up some sheep from over here. And over here you'll see the pillaged and claimed airship that Zora has. So there was a lot more structure to this previously. The bottom has been removed. But that was a hostile airship, and Zora and I took it over, and Zora claimed it as a mobile base. Alrighty, well we're well and truly over the 3-hour mark now, so what I'm going to do is get this thing parked, and then we'll jump into an outro screen, and we'll see if there's someone we can go raid. Yep. Too hard to park this thing while it's at high speed. There we go. Parked perfectly. Let's flip these up so that we don't automatically stand on the outside once we wake up. Alright, fun little adventure. Alrighty. on that note, it's a good time to finish up. Okay, so we'll jump into the outro screen. We'll have a quick look and see if there's someone I can raid. And alrighty, we got a little one in the background. He's just wanting to watch what I'm doing. So we're going to raid out if we can. We've finished on the server for now, so we'll just get out of there. All right, and we'll get the outro music going. Get cobblestone generator playing. And we'll see if there's someone we can raid out to. Otherwise, we'll just finish up. Let's have a quick look. Who's online at the moment? Oh, it looks like Tedicus is online at the moment, and Origami Tiger. Tedicus is family friendly. We haven't raided Tedicus for a little while. And some of you will know who Tedicus is from Upbeat's community as well. So let's go say hi to Tedicus. Looks like they're playing Minecraft as well. So we will just get a raid call in the chat. So we'll just go with TechEd raid. And if you're a follower, you can use the logo. Now, obviously, if you're a follower, you may not be able to use the logo outside of. If you're not a subscriber, you may not be able to use the logo outside of the channel. So, if you wanted to, you can also just use any raid emote you want. But we'll go with TechEd raid with the follower logo emote if you wanted to join the raid. I'm going to go say hi to Tedicus. Alrighty. Normally I'd say thank you on the YouTube side, but obviously that's not working. I'll say a quick thank you to my patrons, the Fantastic Soap, Only Arrow and Catsmith, to make sure that's in the VOD. And music, as always, is by Apollo Music. Alright. Tedicus is on Craftworks at the moment, so let's go say hi. If you're not already following Tedicus, you definitely should. Please don't tap the mic. Alrighty, we'll hit the raid button now. And I'll see you over on Tedicus' stream.